दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. Let's begin by saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Vande Mataram. Jai Hind. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Operation Sindoor was launched at a little bit after 1:05 a.m. As of this moment, we have been broadcasting non-stop live at the Republic Media Network since. As of this minute, your network, the Republic Media Network, is under a massive cyber attack from the Pakistani cyber troops. We are fighting back and we will win as well. Ladies and gentlemen, a few visuals of Operation Sindoor launched post-midnight, hitting the terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir like never before. There are a lot of visuals, but the kind of bombardment, the kind of impact this has had, the way in which this has been totally spread out across 9 different locations, all very carefully thought. Markaz Subhanallah, Bahawalpur, Pakistan. Markaz Taiba, Muridke, Pakistan. Sarjar, which is the training facility, ladies and gentlemen, of Jaish-e-Mohammed in Narowal, Pakistan. Mehmoona Joya facility, Sialkot, Pakistan. Markaz Ahir Hadith Barnala in Bhimber, which is Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, a center for arms smuggling and infiltration. Markaz Abbas, Kotli, that's also Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, key stronghold led by Kuri Zarar, all on the basis of very, very strong, credible intelligence. Markaz Rahil Shahid, Kotli, Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, one of the most lethal training grounds of the Hizbul Mujahideen. Shawai Nala Camp, Muzaffarabad, that's about 250 terrorists are there for religious indoctrination and combat, trained there, tied to the 26/11 attacks. Markaz Saidna Bilal, Muzaffarabad, Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Another point I want to mention tonight is, ladies and gentlemen, the intense impact that this has had on the minds of the Pakistani people, because they've never seen this kind of India. They've never seen an India that attacks overtly on the basis of credible intelligence and shows the Pakistanis literally who has the upper hand here. Situation was so bad in Pakistan. The Pakistan army is coming under intense criticism. I want to play one soundbite of a Pakistani man who's saying, when the Indian army came in, when the Air Force came in, where was our army? Let's play that.
शुरू कर दी। बहावलपुर सिटी के अंदर मौलाना मसूद अजहर साहब के जो है मदरसा है, उसके ऊपर 4 मिसाइल दागे गए हैं। 4 मिसाइलों के साथ हमला किया गया है मौलाना मसूद अजहर साहब के मदरसे के ऊपर। हम अपनी अफवाज पाकिस्तान के साथ खड़े हैं, लेकिन मेरा सवाल है कि हमारी एजेंसीज कहाँ सोई हुई थी, हमारी अफवाज पाकिस्तान कहाँ सोई हुई थी जब ये हमला हुआ। मुजफ्फराबाद की भी खबर आ रही है कि मुजफ्फराबाद वाली साइड पर भी ये अटैक हुआ है, लेकिन सबसे पहले मेरे बहावलपुर सिटी के अंदर अटैक हुआ है ब्लास्टिक मिसाइल के साथ। उन्होंने हमला किया है मौलाना मसूद अजहर साहब के मदरसे के ऊपर। 4 मिसाइल मारे गए हैं। अभी ये कहना कबल वक्त है कि गोया कितनी सच्चाई है इस खबर के अंदर, किस साइड से ये मिसाइल आए, ये अभी कंफर्म होना बाकी।
The next set of visuals I want to show you today is the mingling of the Pakistani army and the terrorists. There have been several, at least a dozen very major funeral meetings, and in all of these funeral meetings, it's led by the terrorists, supported by the army, led by the army, supported by the terrorists. The bodies of the terrorists who have been killed carried on the shoulders of Pakistani army personnel, top Pakistani army generals, brigadiers, full colonels, all out there conducting the last rites for the terrorists, because this really shows there is no Pakistan Special Corps, there is no difference between the so-called Pakistan Rangers, Pakistan Special Corps, the Lashkar-e-Toiba and the Jaish-e-Mohammed. They're in a fancy dress competition. Some of them have long beards and wear kurtas, and the others wear the fatigue, but at the end of the day they are all part of the same terrorist apparatus. This has been such a deadly blow for the Jaish-e-Mohammed that Maulana Masood Azhar of the Jaish-e-Mohammed has said that 14 people, including 10 members of his family, have been killed. And he says, and this is the debilitating psychological impact. He says, I wish I had been killed too. Ladies and gentlemen, Maulana Masood Azhar says, I wish I had been killed too by India. He's broken. He's devastated. He can say what he wants. We've broken the back of the Pakistani terror machinery. And we've always told them, and I spoke to top sources in the government, I said, what if Pakistan responds? And they said, no problem. They respond, we'll teach them. They respond, we'll do Operation Sindoor 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And we've got incredible backup. Viewers, if you're watching this broadcast, this is not even 0.000000000 to the millionth percent of India's capability. And Pakistan is shaking in its boots, so much so that Maulana Masood Azhar is saying, things are so bad, I wish I had been killed myself. Nobody could see this coming. One more visual out there, the moment the visual from the car full frame, you will see that people are shooting on their phones. The intensity of the bombardment. There is one incredible visual which came in earlier today, and this really shows the power of the Indian Army, where there is an unmanned aerial vehicle which is roaming around, flying over the sky, and within a second of that there is a huge explosion. You see there are UAVs all across Pakistan, we've sent them, and they can shoot. We're told there are kamikaze drones. Kamikaze means suicide drones. They enter undetected, very, very top end, very expensive equipment that we have, and then they can hit wherever they want to. So the point is, we are winning. Of course, I would like to say to everyone tonight that we must be watchful, we must be careful, but we must be united. And what did I hate today? The tone of despondency in the Congress party. Ladies and gentlemen, I could not believe that Rahul Gandhi appeared to be in mourning today. He should be celebrating. But he knows his political career is over. Over the last 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, this man, Rahul Gandhi, and his party leaders, and I blame him because he is the one giving a certificate to all, he has been leading the attack on our forces and our government. He has done everything possible. This party has done everything possible to embolden Pakistan. And therefore today they are in mourning. Look at the face. Look at Sachin Pilot's face. Look at Mallikarjun Kharge. Look at Rahul Gandhi. Look at K.C. Venugopal. They're sad. We're celebrating. The pro-Pakistan party is sad. Then look at the tone in which he speaks. You will see, ladies and gentlemen, I have no words to describe. This man is sad that we've hammered Pakistan, because he is, and his party is, a pro-Pakistan party. Let's listen to that.
वर्किंग कमेटी में हमारा डिस्कशन हुआ, पूरा समर्थन, फुल सपोर्ट टू आवर फोर्सेस, बेस्ट विशेस टू देम, मच लव टू देम, complete support from the Congress party and the Congress.
He speaks in a vacuous and unintelligent tone. Much love to them. The Indian Army needed your support. They don't need your love. They needed your support. You attacked them, Rahul Gandhi, you and your party. You tried to carry out a lethal attack on the morale of the Indian Army and the country. And we will never forget. I would also like to publicly condemn what some of these Lutyens media has been doing. What the Hindu has done is particularly unfortunate. It's a newspaper. They call it a newspaper. I think it's more of a, irrelevant website, the Hindu. N. Ram Sindhu, I think. It is falsely reported today about Indian fighter jets crashing in Jammu and Kashmir, using old and unrelated images to support this false claim. Why did the Hindu do that? Mr. Ram, please tell me. You people in the Hindu give a lecture to the whole world about journalism. You don't know the J of journalism. To do things like this is terrible. This report was then quickly called out by vigilant and nationalist citizens online who exposed the fakery, forced into damage control. The Hindu then quietly deleted the article and issued an apology. But the question is, why did they do it? Do they have no editorial checks, balances? Do they have no measures not to let something like this happen? So I think that organizations like the Hindus should do some serious introspection. Ladies and gentlemen, the Congress party also put out a Twitter putting Mahatma Gandhi's picture and saying, immediately, first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock today when they woke up, they said, we want peace. The most important weapon of humanity is peace, according to the Congress party. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a time when the Congress party should have said, hit Pakistan hard. Instead, the Karnataka Congress posted Mahatma Gandhi's quote saying the most important weapon of humanity is peace. Then they also later deleted this post. You do these things. I question their intentions. Which side are they on? You can have peace only if you're willing to show your force and your strength. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my view. Do you agree with me or not? Viewers, tonight the lobby is back at it. But again, I want to go back to the visuals. Rahul Gandhi does not even deserve so much airtime. Each of the targets which have been hit has been a strategic move. We are so proud. And one point I want to make tonight before I go into our first news report is that this is not just revenge for what happened in Pahalgam. Ladies and gentlemen, this is revenge for a lot of incidents before that. This is revenge for 26/11. This is revenge because earlier too we had thought of hitting some of the targets that we've hit today, but we did not. Therefore, this is revenge for all that has happened in this country over the last couple of years. These complexes which have been hit today, the terrorists who have been hit, this is all the pending work of Balakot, because two of the key targets in Operation Sindoor, which are precision strikes on terror camps in Pakistan by the Army and the Air Force earlier today, were on the Army radar 5 years ago when the Balakot strikes happened. Pakistan's Bahawalpur and Kotli, these were options considered during the airstrikes after Pulwama, and today that has happened and they have been devastated. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we believe in the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He has immense experience, but more than that, he has incredible conviction. He's driven by a deep sense of nationalism and purpose, and we are so happy and proud to have his leadership. I would also like to put in a word at this stage for one person who is a true Bharat Ratna of the country, and that is Ajit Doval, the National Security Advisor, whose hard work and years of experience, knowledge of covert systems have delivered a surprise to the Pakistanis. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pakistanis knew and yet we hit them. We are so proud of our government, of armed forces. Here's a quick report which captures a bit of what happened last 24 hours and then we debate.
उनसे बहुत थैंक यू कहती हूँ कि उन्होंने मेरे पति की मौत का बदला लिया है.
When the Prime Minister said, "We will pursue them to the ends of the earth," it was a warning to Pakistan.
India will identify, track and punish every terrorist and their backer. We will pursue them to the ends of the earth. India's spirit will never be broken by terrorism. Terrorism will not go unpunished. Every effort will be made to ensure that justice is done. The entire nation is firm in this resolve.
India promised.
वो ये न समझ ले कि हमारे 27 नागरिकों का जान लेकर ये लड़ाई जीते हो. मैं सभी आतंक फैलाने वालों को कहना चाहता हूं कि लड़ाई का अंत नहीं है, एक मकाम है. हर व्यक्ति को चुन चुन कर जवाब भी मिलेगा, जवाब भी लिया जाएगा।
आप सभी हमारे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी को अच्छी तरह जानते हैं, उनकी कार्यशैली से भी अच्छी तरह परिचित हैं, उनकी दृढ़ता से भी अच्छी तरह परिचित हैं। मैं आपको आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में जैसा आप चाहते हैं वैसा होकर रहेगा।
And India under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi delivered.
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर 22 अप्रैल को पहलगाम में हुए विभत्स आतंकवादी हमले के शिकार मासूम नागरिकों व उनके परिवारों को न्याय देने के लिए लॉन्च किया गया था। इस कार्रवाई में 9 टेररिस्ट कैंप्स को टारगेट किया गया और पूरी तरह से इसे बर्बाद किया गया।
They are distributed from Tawai Nala in the north, counting to approximately 21, ending at Bhagalpur to the south. India has demonstrated considerable restraint in its response. However, it must be said that the Indian armed forces are fully prepared to respond to Pakistani misadventures, if any, that will escalate this situation.
India struck the terror dens. 15 days after the Pahalgam massacre, the attack has been avenged. On September 28, 2016, India carried out surgical strikes across the line of control. Indian commandos crossed into Pakistan-administered Kashmir and destroyed multiple terror launch pads. The strikes came after 4 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorist attack the Indian Army Brigade headquarters in Uri on September 18, 2016 around 5:30 a.m.
उरी में हमारे पड़ोसी देश ने जो एक्सपोर्ट किए हुए टेररिस्टों ने हमारे 18 जवानों को बलिदान होना पड़ा। आतंकवादी कान खोल के सुन ले, यह देश इस बात को कभी भूलने वाला नहीं है।
On February 26, 2019, the Indian Air Force struck Jaish-e-Mohammed's biggest training camp in Balakot, Pakistan. 12 days after Pulwama, the Balakot airstrikes marked a significant escalation. The strike came 12 days after a suicide bomber from Jaish-e-Mohammed rammed an explosive-laden vehicle into a CRPF convoy on the Srinagar-Jammu highway, killing 40 Jawans on February 14, 2019. And 2025, Operation Sindoor. At 1:05 a.m. on May 7, Army, Navy and Air Force launched precision strikes on terror camps in Pakistan and POK in response to the Pahalgam terror attack.
Huge visual coming in right now. Just see the extent of the devastation in Pakistan tonight. Just see that go through. This is a huge strike, ladies and gentlemen. Just see that visual, the level of devastation. The first visuals brought to you here only on Republic, and all the Pakistanis watching in shock and horror as India begins a mammoth strike.
Nearly 100 terrorists were eliminated. Operation Sindoor, a mission to eliminate top terror leaders from Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Toiba. But the opposition has always doubted the armed forces. But today, the government has given out the proof. The anti-India lobby has been silenced with precision strike. Uri, Pulwama and now Pahalgam. India's message to Pakistan is loud and clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined tonight by Sanju Verma of the BJP, Abhishek Sudhir, who's taking a pro-BJP position tonight, Satyaprakash Mishra of the JDU, Waris Pathan of the All India Majlis-e-Ittihadul Muslimin, Advocate Anmol Pawar, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Kapil Madan, who's pro-Congress, and back tonight is Dr. Rajiv Desai. He's pro-Congress. Thank you very much, and he's been politically very active over the years. I don't want to start with the Congress, but I have to. They're a terrible party. Terrible party. Always, Sanju, against national interest. Always sad when India is doing well. Always a pro-Pakistan party. A horrible, terrible pro-Pakistan party that was almost, did you see, by the way, Abhishek, did you see they were almost in this sort of, mourning mode? They were mourning. Rahul Gandhi was like so sad today. Did you see his face?
Looks like he's mourning. He's mourning
show
for
his
Masood
pictures.
Azhar's family. It looks like he's sad for Masood Azhar's family, Rahul Gandhi. I mean, we are also jubilant. We are so buoyant. We are feeling so enthusiastic. I'm feeling so proud to be an Indian today. Prime Minister Modi has walked the talk. I may have criticized him in the past, but my God, hats off to this man. The guts this man has. He has not just avenged Pulwama, Pahalgam, the parliament attack of 2001, the attacks of the last 25 years. As Indians, we've been so demoralized. And he has avenged every attack. And look at Rahul Gandhi. Does Rahul Gandhi look like the leader of the opposition of a country that has just attacked Pakistan successfully? He looks like Masood Azhar's spokesperson. He looks like Masood Azhar's publicist. They're all wearing white as if they're in mourning. Look at the morale. Look at the faces of these Congress leaders. They look so defeated. They know they're never winning another election in their life. They know they're never winning another election in their life.
They're finished.
It's pathetic. Kapil Madan should stand up and say something. Kapil, does Rahul Gandhi look excited? Does Rahul Gandhi look happy? Does he look relieved? Does he really support the armed forces? This man who only wants to divide us on the basis of caste, even today, he can't put aside his bigotry. He can't put aside his prejudice. Let us all just say Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata, everyone on. Let's say it together. Bharat, everyone on. Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki! Vande! Vande! See, Rajiv Desai won't say it. Rajiv Desai won't say it. Did you see Rajiv Desai won't say it, Sanju?
Who the hell are you to question my patriotism, my nationalism?
Everyone on.
Behave yourself.
Well, I am questioning it.
Journalist.
I am questioning it. Deal with it.
Arnab, don't be a propagandist.
Deal with it. Deal with it.
You sound silly.
Deal with it. You're sounding demented. Say Bharat Mata ki Jai. Say Bharat Mata ki Jai.
You're demented.
Say, Congressman, say Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Whole thing to anybody here, and they'll all say you're the.
I'm asking you.
Everybody knows you're
you
demented.
Pseudo-secularist.
Shame
you
on
intellectual you. Frauds.
Shame on you.
Shame on you and your pro-Pakistan party.
Pseudo-journalist?
Yes, pseudo-secularist without a job in hand. All that you want to through the last 1 week, ladies and gentlemen. Never forget, Anmol. Never forget. I take a very clear position. I am critical of AAP. I'm critical of All India Majlis-e-Ittihadul Muslimin. But let me say today, with a sense of pride, that through this entire last 2 weeks, Asaduddin Owaisi, be quiet, Asaduddin Owaisi has been an extremely full-fronted nationalist. We are proud of Asaduddin Owaisi for the position that he has taken. For the position that Asaduddin Owaisi has taken, he has been completely taken on Pakistan, taken them to the cleaners. So we'll never forget that.
In a rally, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yes.
Incredible.
But if you have any objection,
Congress can't say Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Mr. Desai.
Yeah, Satya Prakash Mishra, ask Mr. Desai.
Mr. Desai, basically you yourself exposing your real face. And the nation today witnessed how sad Rahul Gandhi was when he was addressing the press brief. Why such kind of pathetic situation you have created? Why you are so sad? You should have come out with open heart and saluted to the nation and the Prime Minister as well. You just congratulated army personnel, that is fine. But your voice was, the Rahul Gandhi's voice was very low. Why this is so? I am amazed, I am surprised why Rahul Gandhi was not very much vocal, like Asaduddin Owaisi was very vocal in saying Bharat Mata ki Jai. Even Lalu Prasad Yadav in the midnight tweeted Jai Hind. Why Rahul Gandhi was not, why he was so absent? Today, I was talking to so many people, why Rahul Gandhi was so low in his voice in praising the nation and the leadership of the nation and the army of the nation. What was the reason? Why you on this show didn't shout Bharat Mata ki Jai?
He won't.
Oh, why?
He
what
won't.
kind of problem you are facing? You are exposing yourself, Mr. Desai. Why this is so?
Pro-Congress,
Really,
Mr. Rajiv Desai is to be exposed tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reality. This is what you're seeing in the country. There are two Indias. Nationalist India, and then, I'm not taking names, but there's anti-national India. You're not with the country at a time like this. I consider anyone, Rajiv Desai, who's not fully with the government and the army at a time like this to be an anti-national. That's my view. Anti-national. Rajiv Desai.
How dare you call me an anti-national?
Stop saying, I'm not calling you. You're getting sensitive.
You're not even a journalist.
You're getting sensitive. I said anyone who's not with the country, a political party that takes a pro-Pakistan line.
Don't talk like that about me. Okay? You can argue with me on
Don't wave your finger at me, okay?
Personal.
Don't wave your finger at me,
personal,
Rajiv.
Arnab.
Don't wave your finger at me.
You keep quiet.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't
I have my right to my view. The way the Congress
me
party has conducted itself, you should dissociate from the party.
Please learn
The way the Congress party. Don't give me your ridiculous Stephanian vibes, yeah. I'm telling you as it is. Don't give me this rubbish Doon school Stephanian vibes. Okay? The real Bharat is here. Ye chalega nahi hai pseudo secularism वगैरह. Sanju Verma is, you relax. The way you've conducted yourself for the last 1 week, the way you have built a campaign every single day, your leader, you know that Uttar Pradesh leader Rahul Gandhi told him, take a Rafael, take a Ajay Rai. And do you know he did this whole Nimbu Mirchi number? What do you think you are?
Government, why it took so long?
Why? What is he saying?
Why the response was not... Chhod yaar.
What do you mean chhod yaar? What did you say? What did you say, Rajiv? I won't spare you time. What did you say? What took so long, is it? What are you?
Nothing.
An artillery expert, is it?
I'm not interested.
Who are you?
Go ahead.
Who are you? A rocketry expert. Who are you?
You don't let anyone talk,
you people.
Just do your thing.
Why was Rahul Gandhi behaving like that today? So sad. He was looking as sad as the Pakistani officers and the Lashkar people at those funeral processions.
I want to hear this. Why don't you ask the government why there was this security lapse in the first place?
Pro-Cong. That's a Congress voice. Pro-Cong.
Why it took so long to respond?
Why it took so long to respond?
Let Sanju come in. Satya, let Sanju come in. 1 minute.
Basis that you forfeited your right to call the journalist.
Debate because if I start shouting, then this guy is going to run away from the panel.
Enough already. Enough.
They have no
Enough.
shame.
No, I don't want to talk to you. You've cursed me. Lady, you've cursed me on a previous show.
No, when I cursed you have a bad memory. But anyway, I don't think
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in anything you say.
Pro Rahul Gandhi.
You are insignificant.
I don't want to talk to you.
You are insignificant.
I came here to talk to you. I didn't come here to be pounded by some semi-literate yeller. Okay?
I am semi-literate. Oh, really?
Don't talk.
Pro-Congress, yaar. Put that on, yeah.
The word dignity does not suit you.
Your Sanjay Gandhi is a school dropout. Your Rahul Gandhi is somebody who...
Some Rollins College. Rollins College. An unknown college.
I've done my public policy in economics from Oxford. And if you say that is semi-literate, then I think you need to go and visit.
Anyway, let's go back to the point.
What did you do? I don't care where you're from. I don't care where you studied. I don't care whether you went to Oxford or Cambridge or Yale or Harvard. You sound like a fool when you talk like this. You're a senior person. You cannot talk.
Sanju, louder. Sanju.
Misbehavior. I've got a video of yours from the...
You are an abusive old guy.
You said
you're an abusive old guy.
In a public
looking for relevance.
Die, old man, die. What kind of a
abusive
person are you?
You're looking for relevance. Shant ho jao. Abusive old man. Shant ho jaiye. Now, Arnab, let me make some points. Forget about Rahul Gandhi's body language. Everybody agrees or not that Rahul Gandhi is the tallest leader of the Congress. Just look what happened in the last 1 week. Robert Vadra said the Pahalgam terror attack happened because Muslims are made to feel weak in India. Siddaramaiah was quick to give a clean chit to Pakistan. The sitting MLC of Karnataka Assembly, B.K. Hari Prasad, again another Rahul Gandhi Darbari was quick to give a clean chit to Pakistan. Then you had Tariq Hamid Karra, the Jammu and Kashmir Congress president, quick to give a clean chit to Pakistan. You had Charanjit Singh Channi, quick to give a clean chit to Pakistan. You had Vijay Wadettiwar, the Congress Maharashtra, quick to give a clean Pakistan.
Who are you?
And Mani Shankar,
Sort of a
former Union Minister of the Congress government,
some
quick
university
to give a clean chip to Pakistan.
I don't know if you've
So the
actually been
point
to
is,
university.
right from a Sitaramaiah to a
Nonsense.
Mani Shankar Iyer to a Charanjit Singh Channi to an Ajay
engage with her.
Rai, the entire
I don't want- I don't wish to engage with
was
this
quick to
low-level
give a
person.
clean chip to Pakistan. And this old stooge of Rahul Gandhi is sitting here and abusing me because that's all that he has been reduced to. कांग्रेस पार्टी की धज्जियां राहुल गांधी उड़ाते हैं और डिबेट पर आकर ये महाशय कांग्रेस की बची खुची इज्जत की धज्जियां उड़ाते हैं.
Looking down. I just want to show you two sets of visuals because visuals never lie. There are two sets of visuals. 1 minute. Rahul Gandhi and the other one of them standing at the funeral processions. Is that visual there? I just want you to know there are two sets of people who are very sad today. On the left-hand side, the Congress party. Visuals don't lie, Anmol. Very sad, glum, like someone of their very own has died.
Yeah.
You know, very sad. And on the other hand is the Lashkar-e-Toiba and the Pakistani army. Full frame, full frame, I'll run the pictures, after that comes you. Don't disturb me. Visual, audio down, I'll run the pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, pictures never lie. Two sets of visuals, full frame, ladies and gentlemen. The sadness in the Congress party on a day when we have hammered the Pakistanis. Look at Rajiv Shukla's face, look at Tariq Anwar's face, look at Mallikarjun Kharge's face. Look at Rahul Gandhi's face.
So down.
Look at Venugopal's face. Look at Randeep Surjewala's face from the back. And then look at the faces of the Pakistanis in their funeral. And do you see a similarity there? I see a similarity. These are people who are down and who are devastated. Because on the one side, their terrorist infrastructure is over. And because on the other, their political careers are over. These are selfish people who have coined this term saffron terror, Hindu terrorism. The author of that phrase, Rahul Gandhi and his party. And ladies and gentlemen, they are the ones who said, and I want to remind you today, because we need to be united. There is no point doing this broadcast non-stop every night and telling the whole country to be united if we don't tell each other who we need to be careful about and who the traitors within are. The traitors within Kapil Madan are the people who said, Pakistan is not responsible, Hindutva is responsible. Robert Vadra, brother-in-law of Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, we want peace.
You want to have a debate or you want
the Jammu and Kashmir Congress chief, we must sit across the table. I'm telling the truth. I am speaking the undiluted truth to you tonight, Kapil Madan.
Panelist view or you to carry on with your own rant and monologue.
This is not a rant, it's a reality. Okay, Kapil and Anmol.
Of course it's a rant. Now let me just say one thing here.
Shaking in your boots, are you?
Shouting on the mic.
Say we are proud of Narendra Modi's leadership tonight. Say it. Say it. I'm not your yar. Speak to me properly. Don't give me that lower court language of yours.
Sitting behind the
I don't know which lower court you practice in, but you are getting the bad manners.
No, I'm sorry. That does not give you an authority to.
I'm not talking about anything, but you have no right to call me yar. I'm not your damn yar.
Whom you're trying to ridicule.
Yeah, don't try to be familiar with me.
So, hold on.
Don't try to be familiar with me, Kapil.
Hold on.
Yeah, we know what we are talking about, all right? As of this minute, for your kind information, while you people are mourning, the Republic media headquarters is under cyber attacks from the Pakistanis. So be careful who you are talking to. We know how to deal with the Pakistanis. We know how to deal with you.
Arnab, hold on. What do you want to do?
Hold on. I'll make you sweat tonight,
because
man.
You are sitting on the screen, I have a mic to shout. That does not give.
Yeah, why did the Congress party take an anti-India position last 2 weeks? What do you mean hold on? Why should I bloody hold on? What should I hold on to, man?
Hold on, सुन लो यार, सुन लो. What basically you're trying to do?
Put Anmol on the left. Anmol is on the other side.
All the operations and the missions carried out by the armed forces.
जयराम रमेश said, मोदी जी का 56 इंच का सीना तो गायब है. पवन खेर said, मोदी जी का 56 इंच का सीना तो गायब है. आज 56 इंच के सीने का आपको प्रमाण मिल गया है.
This is not a time when you draw foolish, silly political mileage out of it.
party leader Rahul Gandhi, when the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack happened, within 48 hours he was partying at the wedding festivities of Satish Sharma's son at Chhatarpur farmhouse.
Hear me out. Sanju, hear me out. If you really want to talk about the Genie,
Ahmedabad bombing, Congress caught napping. Yaqub Memon's 1993 Mumbai blast. Congress caught napping.
If the body language you want to discuss, if you really want to discuss...
Congress Party, BJP, AAP, on three on screen, top hats.
If you want to gauge... if you want to gauge...
Yeah, say it. Okay, louder for Kapil, let him hear. I don't want him to complain. Yeah, louder for you. Sanju, 1 minute. Sanju, hold on for a minute. Sanju, let him speak. Sanju, let him make his point.
Now,
Sanju, 1 minute. Just wait now. Just wait.
Hold on. So essentially, Arnab, what you're trying to do?
Let's hear.
You are trying to ridicule a person who has lost his father, who has lost his grandmother, while serving the nation. That's point number one. What you are also trying to do is you're trying to now ridicule all the operations done by the during the previous government.
How long will you market that?
They were nationalists and their grandson is not. This is the situation.
Okay, put Satya on the right hand side. On the right, Satya.
Have a debate.
And their grandson is not nationalist. His voice was so low while congratulating Indian army, and he didn't congratulate Indian Prime Minister, the leadership of the nation. On the other hand, Asaduddin Owaisi of the AIMIM vocally supported the government, praised the government and praised the nation. Why you are taking such kind of thing? When Pulwama attack happened, what Navjot Singh Sidhu stated कि क्या पूरे देश को आप ब्लेम कर देंगे आतंकवादी घटना के लिए? When in 2008 Mumbai attack was carried out by 11 terrorists, what Digvijay Singh said, what Abdul Rahman Antule said, they were just targeting RSS, that this conduct was done by RSS. Such kind of pathetic Congress party, the lowest level of the Indian history.
The party should be boycotted by all countrymen today. The party deserves to be boycotted for what it has done. For at a time like Anmol, don't mince your words tonight. Anmol, I'm not targeting you because I think AAP has been pretty okay. And I must say that surprisingly, even Asaduddin Owaisi has taken a very strong anti-Pakistan line. But I've been devastatingly hit by the response of the Congress Party this time. I think you should speak your mind today, sir. I think you should speak your mind.
Or should I leave?
No, don't leave. I'm just getting a word from Anmol and coming to you, sir. Yeah.
We have always stood with our country and with our army. Bharat Mata ki Jai, Vande.
Bharat Mata ki
Jai Hind.
Vande. Vande.
Mataram.
Yeah.
Today we are immensely proud of our Indian army and our brave soldiers. Since the day Pahalgam incident took place, the entire nation was standing with the Indian government, with the Indian armed forces.
Not the Congress.
And with the families of 28 innocent civilians who died in that incident. केवल एक मांग थी कि घर में घुस के मारो, नेस्तो नाबूद कर दो, पाकिस्तान को खत्म कर दो, आतंकवाद जो पाकिस्तान ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर में पनप रहा है, the launchpad of terrorism, which is Pakistan occupied Kashmir, उसका सर्वनाश कर दो. और आज वो देश की आर्मी ने, देश की सेना ने करके दिखाया है और हम सबको उस पर गर्व होना चाहिए और हम सबको उस पर गर्व है. भारत माता की जय.
Now, Anmol, एक बात. I want to congratulate you. 1 minute. I want to congratulate you because कोई आदमी गलती करके सीख समझ ले, तो क्या कहते हैं, what do you say, कोई what is that proverb in Hindi, कोई गलती करके घर आ गया तो क्या, what is that? देर आए दुरुस्त है. ठीक है, ओके. तो ये वही पार्टी है. देखिए, सुबह का भूला अगर शाम को घर आए तो उसे भूला नहीं कहते. और उसी तरह से 1 minute, you had demanded proof of the surgical strike. You had demanded proof of the surgical strike last time. You can object as much as you want. I am telling you did. Last time you did. Arvind Kejriwal demanded. Did he not demand last time?
I challenge you.
Did Arvind Kejriwal not demand last time?
40 करोड़ भारतीयों के सामने मैं अर्नब गोस्वामी जी को चैलेंज करता हूं. वीडियो चलाए, कहाँ मांगा था हमने सबूत? हमने कोई सबूत नहीं मांगा, वीडियो चलाइए।
सबको पता है,
अपने शब्द वापस लीजिए।
अरे सबको पता है, इस बार नहीं मांगा, लास्ट टाइम यू हैड कॉट। ओके, देन टेल मी व्हाट यू थिंक ऑफ द कांग्रेस पार्टीज व्यू। टेल मी व्हाट यू थिंक ऑफ द कांग्रेस पार्टीज व्यू।
Should I play that video?
Tell me the views.
Do you want me to play that video? Do you want me to play that video?
You come with a video album.
Yes, certainly.
I want to play a video. I want to play a video, and this is the latest video of the Indian Army which has come out. This is the time. नहीं, आपने पिछली बार आपके अलायंस
भारतीय सेना के साथ थे, रहेंगे।
तो कांग्रेस पार्टी में पोजीशन लीजिए। Then take the position on what the Congress party said. फिर चुप क्यों थे? Well, let me
हमने नहीं ली। They might have forgotten that
कांग्रेस की ठेकेदारी आपने नहीं ली। कांग्रेस ठेकेदारी आप इंडिया अलायंस में है कि नहीं? Are you in the India alliance?
They might have forgotten that they are part of India.
Rajiv,
with the kind of statements their leaders are making, but that does not absolve you from spreading these falsehoods. आप जो झूठ बोल रहे हैं, हमने किसी तरह का कोई सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक का प्रूफ नहीं मांगा।
Do you see? Okay, one minute. One minute. Now, do you see?
भारतीय जनता पार्टी चलाती है।
Do you see?
आप उसका हिस्सा बनना चाहते हैं।
Do you see any? 1 minute. Thank you. Do you see any? Just one minute. Do you see? 1 minute, Anmol. Do you see any sense of remorse in Rajiv Desai's face? Do you see any sense of remorse? जो आपने सबूत मांगा था last time. Sanju Verma, I'm glad if you've changed your position. I want everyone to change their position. 1 minute. Anmol, now relax. Now the point is, we know very well now.
बिल्कुल बर्दाश्त नहीं होगा।
Okay, relax.
आप हमारी देशभक्ति में कैसे सवाल उठा सकते हैं?
देशभक्ति पे सवाल नहीं है, लेकिन अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने
मांगा था, सब कुछ मांगा।
मैं एक लाइन
वीडियो चलाओ ना, अरे वीडियो चलाओ, हम कह रहे हैं
संजू, one line,
देश के सामने
one line.
बकवास
In the Delhi Assembly, he openly said कितने सैनिक मारोगे?
वो चलाइए आप झूठ मत बोलिए, झूठ मत बोलिए,
मारोगे,
झूठ मत बोलिए।
Okay, one.
मैं इसको प्रूव कर सकता हूँ।
चलाइए वीडियो।
Anmol, just calm down. Anmol, calm down. Now, the latest video, please play that. Please play the latest video of the Indian Army. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that while these play the full frame video of the latest video of the Indian Army, please. Thank you. Play it.
When lines are crossed, we don't wait, we don't warn, we act. Our silence is not fear, it's focus. Our patience is not weakness, it's control. When the nation calls, we strike with precision, purpose and pride. Because this is who we are, always ready, always watching, for peace or for justice. Indian Army, always ready, always relentless.
I want to get in Waris Pathan. Waris Pathan has been quiet for a long time. Waris, your leader, has been exceptionally nationalistic. I must say, we must praise Asaduddin Owaisi for the way he's conducted himself as a very strong voice, a vocal voice, and someone I've disagreed with on several issues across the years. But I've always said, when it comes to Pakistan, nobody gives it back as straight as Asaduddin Owaisi. And yet, this is not a line the Congress party took, Waris. You stood out, regardless of politics.
Well, Arnab,
you supported the army and the government, but the other political parties did not. Waris.
Arnab, Pakistan, Murdabad, Bharat, Zindabad, Jai Hind, salute to the brave soldiers of my country, Bharat, a big salute to them, and special salute to our Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Vyomika Singh for today bravely briefing the media on what they did last night. See, it's a very big thing, Arnab. एक रात के दिन आपने 25 मिनट में पाकिस्तान में घुस के, घर में घुस के 9 आतंकवादी कैंप्स को तबाह बर्बाद कर दिया, जहां से आतंकवाद चलता था आपने 100 से ज्यादा आतंकवादी को कत्लेआम कर दिया। इससे बड़ी बात हमारे भारत देश के लिए क्या हो सकती है अर्नब? वी आर ऑल हैप्पी एंड फ्रॉम द डे वन वी हैव बीन सेइंग दैट व्हाटएवर स्टेप्स Modi and the Indian government takes against Pakistan and the terrorist activities going on there, we will support them. We were with them, we are with them, and we will firmly stand with the government and our armies till the Pakistanis and the terrorists are totally finished. See, today is not the day when we should say this party, that party. The entire country, 140 crore people of my country today are supporting the government. We firmly stand with the soldiers, and I'm proud, Indian Muslim, I'm proud that my soldiers are capable of destroying the entire Pakistan terrorist camps. Today, Arnab, you won't believe, we have been seeing the channels, and what we saw is the strike directly on them without casualty to the innocent people. They're directly killing the terrorists who are responsible for 26/11, who are responsible for Pulwama and Pahalgam. You came to Pahalgam, you ask innocent people, you tell them to recite Kalma, you remove their pants, you ask them the religion, and you kill those innocent tourists in front of their children, in front of their women. Those dreaded animals should be taught a lesson, and our Jawans have given them a befitting reply, and I'm hopeful in future also will be given befitting reply, and the entire terrorist camp will be finished. See, we want to finish the terrorists, and the entire country stands with them. And today I don't want to create this divide, that divide. I am standing firmly with the soldiers of my nation, Bharat, and today I am proud that my soldiers were capable of finishing the entire thing. Because Pahalgam was too much. No Indian, no Bharatiya would ever feel that such kind of thing would happen. So it was better. I congratulate the party, I congratulate the Jawans that they have done a tremendous job, and we stand firmly with the Jawans of our country, and we want the terrorists and terrorist activities to be totally finished. Wipe them out. घर में घुस जाओ, अब घर में घुस के बैठ जाना है, अब निकलना नहीं है वहां से, अपनी जगह है, कब्जा करके बैठ जाओ. This is what Waris Pathan would like to say through your channel to the entire nation.
Yeah, and I want 1 minute. So 1 minute. Can I? I want to get Rajiv Desai. Rajiv Desai. I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something, Rajiv. Just a moment. Rajiv, don't mind. You do not have a British stiff upper lip. You don't have a British accent. You don't have an English accent. 1 minute. You don't have 1 minute. Sanju, let me, Sanju, 1 minute. Sanju, 1 minute, please. You do not have a British accent. You do not have an English accent. You've been trying all your life. You do not even have a Detroit accent. You have a typical, everyone on. You have what I call, everyone on, a typical Delhi Gymkhana Club accent. A fake accent. You're a fake person. And you should be learning from the straightforwardness and raw spirit of Waris Pathan or even Anmol today. I think Anmol, I think the spirit that they have shown. Today, if I, just to say in conclusion, there's only one group and one family which is totally isolated, which is the Gandhi Vadra family, the Gandhi Vadra family. Millions of children of defense forces have lost their fathers and families in the service of the nation. This Gandhi Vadra family, right, their brand of politics thrives on being pro-Pakistan. You're a legacy of the British. You are as ancient as the legacy of Lord Dalhousie, you know, who is your eternal leader. But today, you must know, Rajiv, you're isolated. You're isolated, and by being pro-Pakistan over the last 2 weeks. You see, we hated you because you were weak and corrupt. Because you did nothing after 2008, after 2013. But the fact that you chose to sidle up to the Pakistanis at this time and mock the Indian Air Force. Eat your words tonight. Eat your words tonight, Rajiv.
You're giving too much of importance to Rajiv Desai.
No, I'm talking to this party.
He's done and dusted. Rajiv Desai is a dinosaur. He's done and
No, his party, Sanju, has to be put in its place for what they've done.
Okay, you're being silly. You're being completely silly. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Congress today proved politics. But other all political party.
Why did it happen?
Above politics. Nation is above politics, but Congress failed to do that. For Congress, it is politics always above the nation. That was the Congress voting. That is whole.
Okay, 1 minute.
Yell and scream and
Manishankar said sabut chahiye.
Really, you're an embarrassment.
दिल को तसल्ली हो गई, सबूत मिल गया, दिल को तसल्ली हो गई।
Anmol wants to say something to you. Anmol, say it. Anmol, say it.
ये शायद ये भारत का हिस्सा है, इसी वजह से इनके नेता इस तरह के बयान दे रहे हैं कांग्रेस के। इन्हें सोचना चाहिए कि आज देश की आर्मी ने जवाब दिया है पूरे विश्व को और उन आतंकवादी अगर आंख उठा के देखी तो मिट्टी में मिला देंगे। ऐसे इस बार
नरेंद्र मोदी have the courage,
और हमें
does नरेंद्र मोदी have the determination? Yes. Does नरेंद्र मोदी have the conviction? Yes. नरेंद्र मोदी के अलावा कोई भी आज प्रधानमंत्री होता तो आज ऑपरेशन सिंदूर होता ही नहीं। आई से नरेंद्र मोदी की सरकार जिंदाबाद, हमारे आर्म्ड फोर्सेस जिंदाबाद, भारत माता की जय, वंदे मातरम एंड सबूत।
I'll be very unequivocal in saying at this juncture that it is an appropriate time that we, Pakistan or Kashmir, that we destroy all the terror camps.
Absolutely. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I have a few announcements to make. One, we are live non-stop 24/7. Republic is live across the night. We are not recorded at any point of time. So we are live. If there's news, you will hear it first on Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to bring this news to you.
I heard that your TRPs are skyrocketing. Is that true? I heard from a little birdie.
I don't know about
TRPs. That
TRPs.
Arnab Goswami is breaking all records as far as
all I'd say this is it's a service. It's a service. It's a service. Right now, after this, I go to my 4th floor where we are going to battle it out. We are under attack from the Pakistani cyber troops. Our teams are fighting. We have about 100 people on the 4th floor of Republic trying to get our systems back, and we'll do that. I thank the people of this country for their support. This has been a massive coordinated military response. We're with the Indian Army, and we have to be extra vigilant every minute.
And we have to be
extra vigilant.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला। सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।